Bakit kayo ang nakapirma?
Opo.
Ano po yung papel ninyo ron?
Ganito po yan. Ma'am, I was there to oversee the smooth arrest of the former president. Now,
So, nandun kayo sa Villamor?
opo, makikita nyo naman po dun sa mga videos na lumabas.
Hindi ko po maalala kasi hindi ko kilala yung mga taong
Opo.
doon.
Ngayon, doon naman ho
Madam
sa...
Chair, excuse me, Madam Chair.
Senator Bato, please.
Since when naging function ng special envoy yung pag-oversee ng operations, ng pag-aresto?
Kasi,
I'm sure, special envoy ka, trabaho mo is outside. Envoy ka doon para mag-represent. Pero when it comes to operational matters, kailan naging
Hindi po
trabaho mo
hindi-
yung pag-oversee ng operations?
hindi po ako nag-oversee ng operations. Yun lang hong sitwasyon dahil ang PCTC ay ang aming Secretariat and Operational Arm.
Not even the PCTC, I suppose. Because PCTC is, sila lang ang nagkukontrol ng NCB.
Yes,
Diba?
opo.
O sila nagkukontrol ng secretariat.
Opo.
Pero
Sila po yung secretariat namin.
Pagdating sa Interpol, halimbawa, ganito, meron tayong General Assembly ng Interpol. Sino nag-head of delegation?
PCTC.
PCTC?
PCTC.
Ikaw, General Marbil, hindi ka pa ba nag-attend ng national, yung General Assembly ng Interpol?
Sir, umattend po last year po.
Last year.
Opo.
So, sinong head of delegation?
Ang nandun po si General Alcantara pong kasama po namin.
Because when I was the Chief PNP, lahat ng ang head of delegation, yung Chief PNP. Tapos, head of delegation ng ibang bansa, yung uniform talaga na police agency ng kanilang lugar. Kaya yun yung alam ko, ha. Kasi yung PCTC naman is NCB lang ito. Sila yung NCB, pero when you say police agency, Chief PNP talaga ang head niya, di ba? At nagkakaroon ng General Assembly, kayo ang nandoon, di ba?
Actually, sir, dun sa ibang country, sir, ang police lang, ang isa lang po ang law enforcement nila. So, usually, ang the head is the chief ng national police nila. But in our country, we have so many law enforcement agencies coming from the NBI, the Philippine National Police, of course, ang kasama po namin ni
Kasi makita mo, di ba? Pag Interpol General Assembly, hawak kamayan lahat ng mga chief ng puro uniformado yan eh. Puro mga chief ng police agency nila, di ba?
Kaya nakakagulat sa dinami-dami ng police agency na sinabihan ni General Alcantara sa NBI, si Chief PNP, sabi rin ni General Torre, bakit biglang civilian at hindi kasali sa law enforcement ang nag-oversee? Ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng oversee?
Ma'am, kasi nga ang aming PCTC is our partner, our secretariat. I was there to oversee lang the PCTC, which is which is the Interpol NCB Manila.
Madam Chair.
Teka muna, nalilito ako, di ba, nandun ka? Bakit alam mo nang itatangay sa ibang bansa?
Hindi po.
Anong ginagawa mo doon? Na-serve na, nabigay na yung kopya sa lahat. Anong ginagawa mo doon? Anong ginabangan mo?
I was there to assist the executive director, ma'am.
Was the executive director in Villamor?
Naroon po ako. I was in the plane and I was in the 250 in Villamor.
Even without a red notice, nandun na kayo, nag-aabang na.
I had a red diffusion po.
Yes, but the diffusion, we have already said ad infinitum that this is not an arrest warrant, di ba?
Yes.
Maliwanag na yun.
Tama
Ikaw
po yun.
nagpaliwanag eh.
We had the red diffusion. I had to carry it.
Request for information lang, di ba?
Hindi po. Ang red diffusion po is an international request for international cooperation or an alert. Ang red notice po ay ganon, ang diffusion po ay ganon din, pareho lang po.
Ganon nga. Kaya nga.
Yung diffusion po is resorted to if there is urgency, importance, element of time, kaya po nagiging diffusion.
Hindi, ang liwanag naman, action to be taken, locate lang eh. locate lang, and possibly arrest with a view to extradition. So, mahaba pang proseso.
Ma'am, can I clarify?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Senator.
Pa-clarify lang, factual lang, Ambassador Lacanlao. So, you were there to oversee.
Yes,
You
Mr.
were, when you say there, you were in Villamor.
The airport.
Okay.
The airport.
Then, did you accompany them on the plane?
Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Senator.
And then, did you stay in the Netherlands?
Yes, I stayed there for 2 days.
Okay, and hindi mo alam na dadalhin siya doon?
Hindi po. Can I make a clarification? That time,
Pwede ko lang itanong, isang hirit lang. Wala ka sa listahan na binigay ni General Alcantara, yung mga nabigyan ng diffusion notice, ano? Wala ka doon sa listahan ng NBI, Chief PNP, wala ka doon sa listahan. Paano man nalaman?
I was informed informally by Executive Director Alcantara.
Informally.
Apo.
So you were also there informally. You had no formal function at the Villamor or the airport sites?
I was there to oversee, ma'am, lang the PCTC. Hanggang PCTC lang po ako. Yun lang po yung aking...
Can I clarify that?
Yes.
So, sabi mo kanina, you were there to oversee. I'll clarify what oversee means. But sabi mo, hindi mo alam na dadalhin siya sa Hague. Pero yet, sumakay ka ng aeroplano, sumama ka, you stayed in the Hague 2 days.
Yes.
And sabi mo, hindi ka alis, nandun ka lang.
Okay, can I
Yes,
explain,
yes.
Mr. Senator? That time ho kasi, the members or the staff of the Interpol NCV Manila, wala hong available na mga kasamahan natin doon na may passport na ready. So, I volunteered, Mr. Senator. I just want to make clear.
Yeah.
Magsiserve
So,
lang
if you-
kayo ng diffusion? May dala ka pang passport?
Hindi po. Hindi
So,
po.
Kasasabi mo lang yung iba walang passport. Ikaw lang yung may passport, may visa.
Opo.
Kaya alam mo na itatangay sa ibang bansa.
Hindi po. Yung passport po, nasa sasakyan ko lang parati eh. So, kagagaling ko lang po kasi ng Geneva. Kakauwi ko lang ho ng Geneva that time. So, kaya ho yung passport ko, nasa sasakyan ko lang. Hindi pa ho ako nakakapag-unload.
Okay. I was gonna ask that na kung hindi mo alam na dadalhin doon, pero sumama kayo sa 2 days, tapos may passport ka, but nasa kotse mo passport, okay. But you volunteered to accompany, why?
To accompany the former president.
Because kailangan, what was the reason? Sabi mo, yung mga kasamahan mo, walang passport.
Hindi po. Wala po akong sinabing kasamahan ko walang passport.
Sorry.
Wala pong passport that time, yung mga PCTC
Okay.
members, ma'am, na
Okay.
supposed to be sasama din that time. Wala hong silang available noon.
So were you appointed representative of the PCTC?
yes.
Were you appointed representative of the Interpol in the Philippines?
That time I was appointed, yes.
Who appointed you?
The PCTC, Your
So
Honor.
can the on that day?
Yes, sir.
So buuin natin ha, kayo lang mga militar at police nakakaintindi ng 3-4 na letra eh. Yung Philippine Center for Transnational Crime. Sir, can you appoint the representative ng Interpol on the spot? Kasama sa powers yon. If I check with Interpol, so kung today pwedeng ako representative ng Interpol?
Para pong hindi yata kasama sa function ko yun.
Well, kakasabi lang ho ni Ambassador, kayo daw nag-appoint sa kanya.
Yun po sabi niya eh.
So, but you're saying it's
Ito nga
not.
maintindihan.
So hindi niyo po
Tanggapin ko na rin
no.
po kasi he
Yeah.
is a competent authority.
Yeah, no, let's.
Tama.
You're under oath, sir.
Oh.
You're under
Did you
oath.
or did you not appoint him as
The good ambassador
representative?
is a competent authority to represent us.
But you
in
did
any
not
forum.
appoint him.
Hindi question if he's a
Hindi po ako appointing
competent.
authority.
Hindi
You're
ka
not
appointing
appointing,
authority.
okay.
Klaro po yun. Executive Order 265, saan sa buong executive order na nagtatakda na magkaroon ng special envoy, sinasabi na meron kang papel para mag-oversee. Wala kasi akong mabasa
Hindi po.
katulad ni Senator Cayetano eh.
Madam Chair, yun nga po yung relasyon ho namin ng OSETC and PCTC, sila yung aming Secretariat and
Eh,
Operational.
sekretarya lang ninyo, siya
Opo.
pa ang appointing ninyo.
Hindi
Parang
po,
ang gulo.
hindi po.
Boss ba ninyo yan or utusan?
Hindi po, clear ko lang ho. Kasi that time, wala hong available na members ng PCTC anang may passport noon. So kaya ho sinabi ko kanina, I volunteered para ho i-accompany ang former president in behalf of the PCTC.
Okay. Ma'am, can I clarify, ha? I'm not going into the supervision, your appointment as special envoy because depende sa presidente, pwedeng iba. Di ba? Kahit presidential advisor, if the president has special advisor on justice, then it's between the president, Secretary Remulla, etc. Ang focus ko doon sa ikaw ang representative ng Interpol. Kasi sabi mo, yes. Ang sabi po ni Secretary Alcantara, hindi kanya in-appoint. So, sino nag-appoint sa'yo bilang representative ng Interpol?
Nirepresent ko po ang PCTC.
May I clarify?
Yeah, go ahead,
Mr.
sir.
Senator. Kasi, traditionally, ang executive director is also the envoy. Ngayon, pinaghiwalay po yung posisyon. Yung ginawa po ng Malacanang, hiniwalay po yung posisyon ng special envoy at ng executive director. Pero dati ho, isa lang yan.
Yeah. But lihis doon, Sec, sabi kasi ni Ambassador, siya daw ang representative ng Interpol that day ng Pilipinas.
Yung pagpaalis mo pagpunta ho ng The Hague, siya po yung representative talaga ng Interpol.
Yeah.
Kasi siya lang ho yung may connection sa PCTC.
But I was asking, who appointed him representative of Interpol?
Ano ho yan? Kasama ho yan sa kanyang appointment.
But he said before that day, hindi siya ang representative ng Interpol.
Pero ano ho ito Kasi yung overseeing function niya, oversight function, is, kasi parang may oversight po siya sa PCTC. I think that they took it from there na siya rin po yung responsible for the PCTC.
Okay.
Wala rin sa executive order.
Kasi nga ano ho yan
So-
Sabi ko nga,
so when-
magkasama ho dati ang posisyon ng executive director tsaka envoy. Si General Alcantara used to be the special envoy and executive director.
And then the representative ng Interpol.
Oh, Interpol.
And exercising oversight powers. Bago lang yun.
Hindi, dati ho isang tao lang nga
Wala
Ginawa
Wala
na
sa
ho, dalawa.
Executive Order 265. Parang above and beyond na sa...
Hindi, special ho yan.
Madam Chair, if I may.
Ma'am, just to point.
the executive has the
so
power
when
to
he
do that.
when you signed dito sa ICC, you were signing as what?
As the Interpol NCB Manila representative. Your
Ang nakalagay po dito, you're signing as in behalf of the Republic of the Philippines, not as Interpol.
Kasi po nung that time, yung representative ng ICC na kausap ko, naka-print na po yung,
Yeah,
yung
so,
government. So,
Sir,
but it
are you a
was-
college graduate?
Yes, sir.
No. Any college graduate, pag pinapirma ka tapos mali, kahit printed, you'd cross it out. Then you would put, so pag nakalagay doon, Alang Cayetano, congressman, pipirma ko o i-cross out ko yung congressman, lalagay ko senator. Kung nakalagay doon, Alang Cayetano, single, may asawa na ako, hindi ako papagalitan ng asawa ko, kung hindi ko i-cross out, lalagay ko doon na Di ba? So wag tayo magpilosopohan dito. So why did you sign in behalf of the Philippine government if you weren't representing the government and you were representing Interpol?
Medyo mataas na ho kasi yung noon pagod na din kami. Tapos ang request ng ICC staff that time nagre-request sila na kunin na ng medical team. Hindi ho kasi ma-perform yung medical assistance to the former president. Yun ho yung dahilan yan.
Ang dahilan, pagod kayo?
Hindi po, nagkakagulo na din ho nun. Mataas na din po yung sitwasyon.
Pakisabi ng totoo.
Opo,
We are
ma'am.
all under oath.
Yes, ma'am. Ang mataas na rin.
Paliwanag mong maigi. Representative ka ba ng Pilipinas or representative ng Interpol? Pipili ka lang.
Nirepresent ko po ang Interpol NCB Manila.
So mali itong papel na to. Sabihin mo sa akin.
Yun hong...
Kasi nag-iiba. Isa
Kasi
sinungaling,
po,
isa totoo.
Yun ho, clear ho sa
Ma'am,
ICC.
Pwede kong linawin lang.
Hindi, siguro hayaan muna natin. Hayaan natin na ipaliwanag. Alam naman niya
Alam ho kasi malinaw ho sa pag-uusap namin ng ICC staff na I represent the Interpol NCB Manila.
Pero hindi maliwanag dito sa nakasulat. Government of the Republic of the Philippines.
It's part of the government, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Hindi, Interpol Sabi niya, nandun siya bilang Interpol
Ma'am, Madam Chair, yung Interpol po kasi, the Interpol NCB Manila, it's under the Philippine government.
Sorry, Mama. Kasi if that's your interpretation, then the government cooperated with ICC.
In the surrender.
Diba? No, I'm not trying to trap you. I'm trying to understand. Kasi nga, when you do something, you can do it in different capacities. So, international organization, yon. So, for example, Sarah here was the regional director for the International Organization on Migration, but she's a Filipino. Now, if she was special envoy nun, she has to say which one. Kasi one is a UN body, or at least a UN-recognized organization. The other one is Philippine government. So, di ba, hindi pwedeng you're signing. Ang problema kasi yung sabi mo, malinaw sa ICC at malinaw sa akin, Interpol. Pero ang pirma mo, in behalf of the government. Kasi ang masusunod yung dokumentong pinirma mo, hindi yung intention nyo eh. Diba? So kung ang sabi natin, listo, naintindihan ko, pinirmahan natin sale. O pagdating sa korte, ano unang impression mo? It's a sale.
Opo.
Because yun ang pinirmahan nyo. Diba? So kaya nga pagdating dito, there are many other questions like yung sinabi ko sa inyong number 8, which is, was he brought... did the person receive legal assistance during national proceeding? Ikaw nagsabing he received legal assistance during national proceeding. What was that proceeding?
No, Your Honor, Mr.
Ambassador,
Senator.
ang dami-dami mong pinirmahan dito tungkol sa doktor, tungkol sa immediate family, tungkol sa legal counsel. Lahat to sinang-ayunan mo. Lahat ito hindi totoo?
Hindi po.
Kasi pagod na po kayo?
Hindi po. Kung maaari ho ma-explain ko. Una ho, yung tinatanong nyo regarding ho dun sa... Kasi that time, I was waiting for the official certification from the Department of Justice. So medyo wala hong internet that time. So yung yan ho yung sinulat nila. Yun naman ang sinagot ko. So nung after few minutes nag-request ako ng internet na print, binigay ko sa ICC yung certification from the Department of Justice.
Sino nagsulat niyan? Kaninong handwriting yan? Kasi parang naiba sa sulat mo.
Ma'am, sa ICC, ma'am.
Tapos pinirmahan mo na lang yung sinulat ng ICC.
Pinakikita naman yan nung nagpapalitan kami ng...
So sang-ayon kayo sa lahat ng sinulat?
Opo, ma'am.
Ganon. So yun yung papel mo doon? Ano pa yung ginampanan mong papel? Kasi sabi mo, sinamahan mo si Presidente Duterte sa eroplano. Pagkatapos, nung sinorender mo na at yan ang pinirmahan mo bilang kinatawan ng ating pamahalaan, ano pa yung iba pang papel mo? Ano pang ginampanan mong papel?
Wala na po, ma'am.
Pero nagdalawang araw ka pa ron eh.
Hindi po, ma'am. Nag-aantay kasi doon din kami sumakay sa same plane. Pabalik po ng Pilipinas.
Madam Chair?
Yes, Senator Bato, nagugulat lang ako, na-speechless ako. Dineliver ninyo sa ICC pero hindi ninyo alam? Paano hindi ninyo
Hindi
alam?
po, alam po namin, ma'am, regarding dun sa ICC. Ang hindi ko po, balikan ko yung unang pag-uusap, kaya hindi alam. Nung unang pagdating sa airport, totally wala po akong alam nung pagdating ko sa airport. Naiya.
Sa naiya.
Opo.
Madam Chair?
Yes, Senator Bato.
Pwede mo laman, Ambassador, kung kailan ka appoint as special envoy for transnational crime?
July 2024, Mr. Senator.
Alam ninyo, gusto ko lang tignan yung pinirmahan mo kasi maraming kabulastugan dito. Hindi ko maintindihan. Yung number 8, kung maipakita sa screen. The date, time, and location of the appearance of the arrested person before the competent judicial authority. Ang sinagot mo, do not know. Paano hindi mo alam, samantalang nandun ka sa airport na hanggang sa Villamor, hanggang sinakay sa eroplano? Bakit hindi mo alam?
Hindi po. Yung number 8 po, that time, kagaya ho ng sinabi ko kanina, I'm just waiting for the certification from Department of Justice.
Yung certification dumating pa ng March 12 eh.
Hindi po. Na dumating po on the same day, mga siguro 10 minutes.
Pwede ninyong pakita sa amin kasi yung certification na binigay ng DOJ sa amin, March 12 ang nakasulat.
Yun po yung certification na binigay ko po. Yung date lang po, siguro kasi that was March 11. Pero yung...
Hindi, date, time, and location.
Opo. Yung certification ho na yon na-send ho sa akin nung nandun kami mismo, nasa eroplano pa, ng paglapag ho namin sa Hague.
At sinabi dito, before the competent National Judicial Authority. So, ibig sabihin, Pilipino. Husgadong Pilipino, tama ba? Judicial Authority. Hindi mo rin alam? Kasi sabi dito, do not know eh.
Ayun po yung sinagot ko kasi I was waiting that time.
Paano hindi mo alam eh? Alam mo, mula nung dumating na talaga naman hindi pinayagan makita yung abogado, hindi pinayagan pumunta sa Pilipinong husgado, hindi pinayagan lumabas. Bakit mo sinasabing do not know? Nandun ka, nakababad ka, hanggang sa Hague, nandun ka eh.
Ma'am, that time, nandun po yung mga abogado niya. In fact, 3 po yung abogado.
Hindi, walang abogadong sinasabi. Sa number 8 na pinirmahan mo, before the competent National Judicial Authority. Ang sinabi mo, hindi mo alam.
So, yun ho kasing certification, yung details, nandun doon po sa DOJ certification. Yun ho yung inaantay ko that time. Medyo nagkaroon lang ho ng delay nung sa pagpasok kasi sa problema ho sa internet.
Ano? Kailan dumating yung DOJ certification?
On the same day po, nung nasa aeroplano kami.
Before?
Iyan po, after po ng sign, kasi hindi ho makapasok.
December 12 ha, ang nakadate. Parang nagugulat ako. March.
Opo.
Natataranta ako, nagugulat.
Hindi po ma'am, Madam Chair. Pumasok po yung certification on the same day. Medyo nagkaroon lang.
Hindi, March 12 ang nakasabi. Paano mo natanggap? Excuse me, yung nagko-coach, nahihirapan po kami.
Ma'am,